We all know about drones, right? And drones, again, will be one of the biggest gifts to give this holiday season. Well, I am offering to you not only a drone, but the only drone that we've offered at HSN that now come with a set of goggles. And this becomes really cool because you will be able to take your cell phone, whether you have an Apple or an Android cell phone, you'll be able to put it inside the goggles, and you will now be able to see what your drone sees, and I'll show you. Here's your drone. It's called a micro drone, so it's a small drone. This is what it looks like. But you will now be able to see, because it's a little tiny camera, if you look really closely, what your drone sees. This drone can actually, and there's your little tiny camera, this drone can not only take pictures, but it also will capture video for you. For my holiday host pick, it is my top pick. And it is my top pick because I have two nephews that I think will love this. And all you have to do is choose among the different colors that we have. So you can select it in red, you can select it in black, we have it in green, we have it in blue. You get the goggles, we'll walk you through everything. You get the controller, and for my holiday host pick only, free shipping, and it's $15.99 to be able to pick this up. I'd like for you to meet Joe Harrison, and Joe Harrison is one of our electronic experts. Joe graduated from the Ohio State with a computer engineering degree, and it's great to have you here, but more importantly, he's a big kid.
Yes.
Big kid who actually has kids, and I want everybody to also say hi to Kai, if we can show Kai. Kai is here to give us a perspective from a kid, because as a gift at $16, I have 3 nephews, but I have 2 smaller ones. One is 8 and one is 12, and I love this for them for the holidays and for the big kids too.
It is definitely. And this is brought to you by Propel, which is one of the #1 remote control company manufacturers out there in America right now. They're making a drone, something that's pretty unique, because a lot of times you'll see remote control cars, remote control trucks, and now you're getting a drone that you can see that drone is hovering right in front of that lens right there. Anything that shows up on the front of that drone now pops up on my cell phone that I have in those virtual reality goggles like Marla mentioned, because it's really cool to be able to fly the drone around, and you can turn it around in 360 degrees with it. You can do some stunts with it, but now when you put the goggles on, now you're truly in that immersive experience where it seems like you're in the drone and you're flying it around, and it all does it in real time. And the thing about this drone is it's never been easier to fly. We've offered this drone in the past, but notice how stable it is. It has a stabilizer, it's on there, so it's really easy to fly and really easy to maneuver around. And it actually can fly up to 100 feet. So it's great for flying throughout your entire home, but even has a 6-point gyro that's in there that keeps it nice and stable. And Marla, the thing can even do flips too. I'm gonna do a quick little flip and push a button, and it does a little 360 flip.
Did you guys see that?
It happens quick. I'll do it one more time. Push a button and do a little flip. And
that's
it's so
awesome.
easy to do, and it's such an easy thing to fly. And so many of us want to have a drone, and you see drones that are $400, $500, $600, $1,000.
For sure.
And do you really want to have that for your kids, or do you want to give them something that's easy to fly, that you can fly around the house and have hours of fun with, and this is the one for you?
So there are many things that I want to talk about, but the fact that you can use this indoors, I think, is key. Because if you've never tried to fly a drone, one of the things that you have to contend with on the outside is the weather and the wind.
Right.
And it makes it that much more difficult to kind of get a handle on how to fly them and to really do it well. So the fact that this is at a scale and a level that you can do it indoors to get the hang of it, and the technology that's built into it, the stabilizer, to make it easy for someone with 0 experience. Now, maybe you have had exposure to operating a drone. You'll love this, because that stunt feature that we've talked about takes it to a whole nother level.
Yes, it does.
And the fact that it has a little video camcorder on it, so that you can take pictures and capture video. Those are the types of features that you see on the drones that cost a whole lot more. And the goggles, well, that's a whole nother thing, because now, and we're gonna show it to you, you'll be able to insert your cell phone and experience this in a completely different way. I wanna remind everybody, all special pricing, all free shipping, all flex pay. There's the camera that you're seeing me from. That's from the drone itself, guys.
That's from the drone. There's a little camera right there on the very front, and we're just using our phone. You download the free app, whether it's an Apple phone or an Android phone. phone. And then I'm actually gonna show it. I'm putting my drone down just for a second so everyone can see. And then once you have that on there, all you do, there's some suction cups that are designed to hold your phone in place. You download the free app, you mount it on there. Now there are a couple different ways to do it. You can put to virtual reality, and now it breaks it into 2 different shots. So when you can see you have 2 different eye holes down below, you close that up, Marla, and then you put the goggles on, and now you're seeing inside. And it's not like you're just seeing the drone fly around. Now you're actually, it seems as if you are in the cockpit of that drone and you're the one flying it around. It's a really cool experience to be able to do it. For the first time, we now have those virtual goggles included.
Without a doubt, if you want to buy this, again, we've had a number of drones in Holiday Host Pick. This is called a micro drone, and I am the only host that has a micro drone with the goggles. And if you look at the television screen, I think it's going to be a great gift, not only for the kids, but the adults who love products like this as well. Propel, as we've talked about, #1 when it comes to these type of hand-controlled devices that are out there. User-friendly, the only decision you have to make is what color you love. Did you see the stunt that it's able to do? So we have it in red. We also have it in black. We have it in a pretty, almost like a sea foam green, and then we also have it in blue. Girls and guys alike will love it. The green and the black are the 2 most limited. We have about 250 remaining in the green, and then of course we also have about 365 remaining in the black. Only show, only chance to be able to get it. Here's what the packaging looks like. I have it right here in front of me. It doesn't matter if you have an Android or Apple phone, they will certainly work. You get the complete package along with this, including our holiday extended return policy. So that's the wonderful thing about shopping at HSN during this time of year, is because say you're gonna give this as a Christmas gift to someone, and you wake up Christmas morning, you have fun with it, or you decide that this isn't something that you want to keep, you have until the end of January for a full refund. And I just think it's awesome and cool because people want this. This is the type of gift that people are really embracing. And yes, there are larger units, and yes, there are units that sell for over $1,000.
Yes, there are.
So we have them in a variety of different price ranges. But we all have collectively agreed that having a unit in the indoors to be able to kind of get your feet wet in this type of technology is the best way to go. Because when you start out on the outside, the weather, the wind, can go in the trees and the bushes on top of the roof.
And that's the thing about drones. Sometimes, you know, it's a more enjoyable experience to fly it inside. And right now, we're getting to those months where it's going to be cold, and no problem. You can fly this inside as much as you want. My daughter is 9 years old. When she first picked this one up, she loves flying this drone inside. And because it's that small, compact size, it's not going to ruin the walls. It's not going to ruin the furniture or anything else. It's designed to be compact, to be quick, but it has all those features those really high-end drones have, like that auto stabilizer that's in there that I can perfectly get that shot. It's got that built-in camera, and there's so many drones that once you, a lot of times you just hit the record button, you don't even know what you're shooting until the drone flies back. Now it has live video streaming. First time we've ever been able to do that. You can actually stream right through those virtual reality goggles so you can see exactly what's flying around. It does have the 360-degree stunts. We showed that earlier. And for the first time, it has the auto start, the auto land. With one touch of a button, it'll land for you too. Even includes the 2 different type of LED lights that are on there so you can see which one's forward, which one's backward. But I love how simple this is to fly. Because when you look at the remote, I'm gonna go ahead and land mine real quick. I'm gonna come over here and catch it. When you look at the remote, it's like any other remote that we've ever had for like a PlayStation or an Xbox. This is your directional key, so that gives you the height. So go up, you go down, it's as simple as that. This is your direction, so go left, go right, go forward, go backward. That's it. There's your stunt button right there. So you push that button, we can do 360-degree stunts, and then over there, there's actually 2 speeds. There's a beginner speed and a more advanced speed, so it's up to you. I highly recommend you start on the beginner. It's really easy to learn from there. And then the drone itself, I love that it's the small, compact size that is easy to fly throughout the house. It's got those LED lights that are on the back so you know exactly which way it's back. There are 2 white LEDs that are forward, and then right there, that HD camera that's right there on the front, capturing video, capturing audio, and in real time sending that video to your phone so now you can see exactly what you're recording. And the flight time on here, on the flight distance, it's about 100 feet, which is a long way for a drone. And you can also fly for about 15 minutes on a single charge. And it just charges through a regular USB port on your cell phone or on your computer, so you can have hours of fun.
Well, you know, when you think about the remote controls and how they've changed, right? The remote control cars, we've sold the remote control helicopters over the years. What are some of the other products that we've sold over the years?
Oh, geez, we sold so many remote control devices. The tanks we've had
over the years.
So many great things.
I think this is the modern thing. I think this is what's in and what's current. That people know all about drones. You see them. I was to a concert the other night here in Clearwater. They had a Clearwater Jazz Festival, and it was Kool and the Gang and the Commodores. And I saw them on stage, and I saw this drone kind of flying by. And I imagine someone was probably recording the concert. But I imagine that particular drone probably cost a lot of money. But this is a way for your children to be able to experience their first drone, or for you as an adult, before you invest in one that costs several $100s or several $1,000s to be able to get a hold of it, a hang of it. Here's the other thing, the goggles. Only drone that we are offering to you that create for you the goggles. Why is that important? Because instead of watching the drone like we're doing right now, which is what you have to do most of the time, right? Most of the time when you're operating a drone, this is the experience. You have the controller and you're looking at it. With the goggles, it's going to allow you to see what the drone sees. So if you have this 100 feet in the air, you're now going to be able to see exactly what that camera is seeing in real time. So it's a whole different perspective, and most drones don't give you that format. So another big reason why you want to order, reminding everybody, 4 great colors to choose from. Black, green, blue, and red. Black has been the most popular choice. Green is the most limited. It's available only during my show. This is my top pick because I have nephews. Like Kai. Kai, how old are you? 10. So Kai could potentially be my nephew because I have a nephew that's 8 and 12, so you're right there in the middle. And what do you think, Kai? You think this is cool? You can shake your head. Yeah? Cool? Yep. Cool. So, I mean, what do you get for the kids, right? They probably have the video games where they're sitting on the sofa. This gets them up and off the couch, up and off the sofa, and really gives them a different experience.
It is, and it's